Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art and they want to know how to trace it, but they also would want to learn how to get rid of those two plants. Really pretty easy. And for the one I'm doing it for, this thing is 13 by 13, so I'm going to reduce it. I truly think Corel does a quicker and better job of tracing. I've got it selected. I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, Clip Art. And then I'm going to go, when it does it, there's some background right there. I'm going to go remove color from entire background. You can see it did. So here's our new one. I always check to make sure everything's transparent. They're going to say they're going to laser it on some mugs or some glasses, and you don't want any white or any other color in there. Now that we have it traced, we can get rid of this. If we take this whole thing, and you know what, we could probably ungroup it and then just get this and left click, right click. Now, I'm using their file and they evidently draw in 1/2 inch. So I'm going to change mine and also CMYK, which is wrong for a laser engraver. And they need to, if you're going to laser engrave this, you need to use RGB, and also on glass, you need to use 80%. So we're going to go to F12 on the keyboard and we're going to go to hairline, and I actually like to draw in red when I draw. So now I'm going to draw in red hairline, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a hairline, and I could just use a straight 2-line point and go from that node to that node, and from that node to that node. And then I can take my virtual segment delete key and delete just those two plants. Now I'm going to take my smart fill tool on black with no outline. I'm going to fill that in. And magically the two plants went away. Now, this is an RGB color. That's an RGB color. I don't know why it came through as CMYK, because their color palette is CMYK. And just to let them know how to do that, just go here and palettes and close that palette. Then go up to tools or windows, color palettes, palettes, and open RGB. And now you have an RGB color palette. So that, see, that's black, black, 0, 0, 0. I would change them all to black, black. And then if you're going to engrave it, I would change it to like 70 or 80% black. It doesn't need 100% black. And I would also, where I put those two lines, there's a little bit of a bump. We could take the smoothing tool, well, that's way too big, like 0.2 of an inch. And we could take that and smooth out that bump. Now we're smoothing it out. The line is still there. We can take the line and delete the line. Grab that back, get the smoothing tool. And also you can grab just the regular shape tool. And well, we've evidently got another set of lines. I'm gonna hit, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set my nudge factor on like, and also you need to set your duplicate distance on 0, 0. Life will be a lot easier. And now I'm going to just take that and see, there was something in the way, and I don't like that. Let's grab the shape tool. You know what? I'm going to Control A to select them all and hit delete. And see that there's something in that line that it doesn't like. So let's go back. What I'm going to do is go back to right click, no field. See, we have more than one copy. That's the problem. Let me go right click, left click. And then I'm going to make sure I just have one copy, and I do. So now I would clean up those. See, I got rid of that line. that line was connected to those other ones. So I'm just going to take the shape tool and just connect these two lines. And by doing that, I might not even have to do, but safely, and I don't like that right there either. It looked funny, but I guess it's not. From a distance, it looks like too much. So now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and nudge that over. And if you look, I've got, I don't know why I did that. But then I would just get rid of this and then take this back over. And really that bump should be gone. That's pretty good. That's pretty stark. And because now it's just one with no lines, you could clean that up a little bit. And you could change, evidently this is the beach. My only question is on the glass, is this is going to engrave and this isn't. If that's still going to show up, you might, depending on how many you do, you might want to widen this a little bit. Just train of thought, just so it doesn't disappear. That's the wave. There's some mountains, evidently. And then just Control G to group that together. Don't forget when you run on a glass in your rotary to turn it at 90 degrees and run it this way, because your glass will be going that way. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.